Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 52, that is role of cooperatives in agricultural economy. Topic 52, role of cooperatives in agricultural economy. So first of all, we should understand what cooperatives are. So cooperatives are, or what cooperating farming is. So cooperative farming is a voluntary organization is a voluntary organization in which small farmers and landless laborers increase their income by pooling land resources, What happens here? They pool up their resources and work together to increase their income. Now, one question was asked in previous year: cooperative farming in context of subdivision and fragmentation of land. Cooperative farming in context of subdivision and fragmentation of land holdings. So how cooperative farming is helpful to it? First of all, economics of scale. What is this? Economics of scale. So what happens here? Things like fertilizer, seed can be purchased in bulk. Fertilizer, seeds, etc. can be purchased in bulk as all resources are together. And what again, you can also add that big machinery purchased by whole society and used by everyone. Here in the cooperative society, big machineries are purchased and this machine can be used by everyone. For a small farmer, for a marginal farmer, it is difficult to buy a big machinery. It will cost him very high. So what happens here? They pull up their money, they buy the machinery, and everyone uses their machines. That machines marketable surplus. Sorry. What happens here? All farmers send their produce or grain at one time. Hence, when they send their grains or produce at one time, they get high income and also low costs in transportation and storage. Number third, you can add credit worthiness. What happens in individual farming? The finance or the credit we get is not up to the mark, but when in the cooperative farmings, there are many NGOs and many government policies which help cooperative farming. So here we will get good credit to do our farming. So these are some of the ways in which how cooperative farming can help subdivision and fragmentation of land holdings. Now moving on, what is the role of cooperative farming? Role of cooperative farming. This is cooperative farming. First of all, it increases bargaining strength of farmers. Bargaining strength of farmers. It helps in direct dealing with consumers or final buyers. What happens? A marginal farmer doesn't often has the ability to sell their produce, go to market, give market fees, etc., etc. So they often use middlemen where they are often not get perfect price for their products. But in cooperative, as the products in is huge amount, so they can go to the market together and buy their and sell their products there, and hence they get contact with the direct dealing with the final buyers, and the middleman is eliminated here. Provision of credit. As I have discussed earlier, they get credit nicely, and here they can have better returns of the credit. Transportation increases, the transportation is easy, transportation is cheap, storage facility increases, grading and standardization, it helps. Market intelligence. I taught market intelligence in previous lecture. You can see what market intelligence is, but cooperative farming also helps in market intelligence. It helps in influencing market prices. As the produce is in a huge amount, so they can influence the market prices. Provision of input and consumer goods. Input and consumer goods, such as they can buy bulk amount of seeds, fertilizers, etc., and distribute among the members, and distribute it among the members, so it will be cheap for them. Processing can be done of agri produce, such as crushing of wild seeds, processing of cotton, etc. So these things can be done in cooperative farming. Now, what are the regions that cooperative farming perform poor? Regions of poor performance of cooperative marketing societies. Regions for poor cooperative marketing societies. First of all, unplanned setup. No attention while fixing the volume of produce, area of operation, finance requirement. There is not more focus given on these areas, hard to plan. So due to unplanning, the produce gets low. Malpractices. Many group of farmers just form cooperative society to get government aids instead of applying them and producing more. Lack of initiatives by members. They are highly dependent for government initiative, highly dependent on government, while the member initiative is very less. There are less number of regulated market, less regulated market to support cooperative societies. There is also competition from credit societies, middleman traders. Competition from credit societies, middleman, traders, etc. There is lack of coordination among members. Coordination is always lagging. Lack of audit and supervision. illiterate farmers and less marketable surplus. The farmers are not much educated in India, and there is also less market surplus. There is lack of warehousing and transport facilities, not properly available. Defective loan policies are not good, that can help cooperative farmings. There are a lot of untrained persons in the cooperative societies. Moving on to the next point, there are lack of funds, no incentives among members, and often these cooperative societies are controlled by a big influential farmer who brainwashes some marginal farmers, makes the cooperative society, and then take all the benefits to himself instead of giving to those marginal farmers. So there are many problems relating to cooperative farming. Now moving on, one question was asked in previous year: what is the difference between cooperatives and NGOs? Difference between cooperatives and NGO. This is NGOs. Hope it is visible. This is NGOs. So what is difference between them? First of all, cooperative societies are autonomous associations. These are autonomous associations of persons united voluntarily. Here the persons are united voluntarily to meet the common economic, social and cultural needs. And aspirations through jointly owned, democratically controlled enterprises, and aspirations through jointly owned, democratically controlled enterprise. So this is what cooperative is. Whereas NGO is a citizen-based association. It is a citizen-based association that operates independently of government. They are not dependent on government, usually to deliver resources, or serve some social, humanitarian or political purpose. Social, humanitarian and political purpose. So this is what NGO is. Here what happens, money can distribute money and resources or profit to its member, can distribute money, resources, profit among members, whereas NGO cannot distribute profits. Cooperatives are totally based on voluntary membership. Person having common interest and can join a member. The person having common interest can join as a member. Whereas NGO has a rigid procedure. It has a rigid procedure of appointment and removal. So this is what is the difference between cooperative and NGOs. Hope you all understand it. And that was all for today's session. Hope you enjoyed it. For any queries, do comment. If you like it, please press the like button. Do share and subscribe. Have a nice day. Thank you.